All right, guys, really proud to bring you this one. This is the 2023 Toyota Sequoia iForce Max Hybrid Capstone Edition. So, limited platinum TRD Capstone. Capstone is the highest level that you can buy. It has some amazing 22-inch rims. This has just over 200 miles on it, and I put those miles on it myself. Insanely hard to come by right now. Very rare in the United States or anywhere. For this particular one, I believe this is a mountain something pearl. I don't remember exactly the color, but it is a beautiful pearl white paint. I don't remember the exact name. We try to do these videos in one shot, so I don't go back and edit anything. If I make a mistake, I just roll with it. So pardon me if I make any mistakes. Around 580 foot-pounds of torque, 437 horsepower, which is just insane. So much fun to drive. 9,500 pounds towing capacity. And this one was custom ordered with the tow mirrors. These extend out, they power extend. I'll show you that in a minute here. It says Capstone down here and iForce Max up here, and then all the interior is trimmed out with Capstone. It has the power folding running boards, has all the Capstone interior. This lighting, it is running right now in hybrid mode, of course. Look at this. 200. It's brand new. We have people walking in already potentially interested in it. But yeah, extremely rare, extremely hard to find anywhere in the United States. All right, so you got a sensor here. You just click that, the rear hatch opens. This is the amount of space you have behind the third row in the back. These are power folding third row seats. It has the full factory heavy tow package underneath, which I'll show you here in a minute. You can pop that seat belt out so it doesn't do that. You have first aid kit and some net and stuff like that. This is brand new. We just got it in. We just brought it down here last night. Power lift gate, sensors all the way around. I'll show you all the camera system here in a minute. It has the all-weather floor mats. These are carpeted floor mats. The seats on the inside. Panoramic sunroof. I'll open that for you. You can power fold these also. A really nice large third row seat. These, of course, are heated seats back here also. And then you have USB ports, a USB Type-C port, and a 120 watt outlet, which are all really nice. And then you have all your climate control functions right there, which you also have up front. This has two sets of floor mats, so those are kind of just sitting there. So let's go to the interior. So, heated steering wheel, which is on. You have this button, which gives you a light in your mirror on both sides that shines out. That's only when you're in park. 120 volt outlet. You have your parking sensors. You have your power folding running board shut off, and these are your tow mirror extensions. So that was a big factory upgrade. The size of these tow mirrors is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna close those back in at the push of a button. They just power extend back in. The best feature, which some might say is weird, in my mind, the absolute best feature is this right here. You flip this down. Cadillac Escalades have these also, you know, for 150 grand right now, or whatever the dealership's wanting to charge. You can have your regular mirror. You flip it like this, and you see everything behind you, and it's completely adjustable. So you can adjust where you're looking. You can adjust height. You can adjust anything on it, and then you just leave it and it shuts back off. Of course, you have your full-size panoramic sunroof. And this is one of the most, Toyota just killed it in my opinion. Like I said, just my opinion. I always say that. Everybody's got their opinion. This is my opinion. Toyota killed it with this screen. It's so user-friendly. It's huge, for one. It's 14 inches. And then you've got music settings. You can just click on it. I'm a 90s product of the, I would say a product of the 90s. I was born in 1984, so a lot of the music I grew up listening to. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But you can do everything from the click of a few buttons. And when you're driving down the road, that to me is super essential. You have, it's a factory tow package. So you have trailer brake controller integrated, push button start. You have smart stop, lane departure warning, all the modern features for safety for your cruise control. You have automatic windshield wipers. You have voice recognition system, which is also really user friendly. You click that, you can say, take me to the nearest Safeway.
The closest Safeway is Safeway Bakery at 15570 Southwest Pacific Highway. Would you like to go now?
Cancel. So almost anything you search for, it's super easy to find. It picks up your voice, I've noticed, really well. You have a boost gauge here for your dual turbos. You have your max gauge there, which shows you how much energy you're using from your battery. You can go change this whole system up to where everything's sitting. You also have oil pressure, which I like. You know, most of these new cars, they figure people are too stupid to understand what oil pressure is, so they just have an oil pressure light, not instead of a gauge. Drives me nuts. People should know what, you know, how their motor's functioning, and there should be an oil pressure gauge and a temperature gauge. They're making people stupider by not putting those gauges in. You have your drive mode, which you can go sport, normal, or eco. And trust me, sport for this class of an SUV is insane considering the amount of torque and horsepower. Just absolutely amazing, which is what gives you that 9,500 pound towing capacity. You of course have memory seating, and then you have your power folding mirrors, which I leave on automatic, so when you lock, they automatically close in. Let's see here. And then you have your power sliding panoramic sunroof, which is a huge panoramic sunroof. And to me, this is just the color to have. This pearl white is absolutely beautiful, and it contrasts really beautifully against this cream white interior. Let's go into this panel here real quick. So this is just a little fold-away unit here. You can leave it out also and fold the whole thing up. And then you have USB Type-C and USB ports in here also. And then another just really awesome feature, of course, we have cup holders here that close up. And this is on the Capstone only, this wood color too. I believe it's walnut. And then you have wireless charging. So you just put your phone on there, charges your phone up, and if you want to use your phone's GPS or see anything on your phone or calls that are ring, it sits there perfectly. No matter if you accelerate hard, it just sits there and and works well the whole time, let's click this button. This is a lot of fun. This is a 360-degree view of your car, and you can change this color out to white so it actually looks like the car. I believe you can do that. I have not done that yet. But the factory setting's obviously red, and I haven't changed it yet, so there you go. That shows you the outline of your whole car. Obviously, this isn't the exact car. This is just a 3D image of where your car would sit, but the camera system shows everything that's actually around your car. So that's why there's no panoramic sunroof or anything like that. And obviously the vehicle's red. So there's that. There's probably a whole lot more that I haven't gone into detail on, but like power tilt telescoping steering wheel, so similar to a Lexus. You know, you get, in my opinion, you get a lot more with this than you get with the new Lexus 600, which if you're gonna try and buy one, they're $150,000+ if you can find one anywhere, which you really can't. So nobody can. So they'll be back ordered out for a long time to come. It looks like the JBL amplifiers underneath the driver's seat for all the JBL speaker package on this. Oh, let's pop this hood. And we're gonna wrap up here shortly, but there's your hybrid system. Really, it's a nice amount of space, and the design on the inside of the engine compartment is really simplistic, which I love. There you go, folks.